pasture, run 'em in the pen, work 'em on the Sundays, do it all again. Race 'em in the sand, buck 'em in the mud, drip a cowboy's sweat, bleed a cowboy's blood.
Hi, I'm tie-down roper Tyson Durfee, and you are watching the Pepper Stewart Show.
Big dreams collide in the Lone Star State. Saturday, February 24th, the Professional Bull Riders Built-Ford Tough Series returns with the Iron Cowboy, a PBR major. And Sunday, February 25th, the richest one-day rodeo. RFD TV's The American, the PBR Iron Cowboy, and RFD TV's The American, February 24th and 25th at AT&T Stadium. A limited number of weekend tickets start at $70. Get them now at Ticketmaster.com.
Yeah, get those tickets. You can get them. You can get the tickets. You go to pepperstewart.com and there's a link right there. Click and you can buy your tickets for the Iron Cowboy and the American right there on the interweb net. So go to pepperstewart.com and get those. Or if you are so inclined and knowledgeable about the American and the Iron Cowboy and the people that compete there. Think about the people that compete there, because we're going to ask you a question later on in the program here. We're going to ask a question pertaining to this week. It's going to be pertaining to the American. It's going to pertain to a competitor at the American who competes in an event on a horse. Okay, so think about that. somebody at the American who can compete in an event on a horse. Think about that. All right, what we got? We got news stuff that's going on right in the news today. Everybody's all blown up and upset. I had some feedback on a post I put out on the Facebook, and I just I kept seeing all this stuff on the news about this little kid that his mom filmed him and stuck him on the TV, and I was reading all the stories and all the stuff along with that. Half that stuff is real, half that stuff is made up. You can't believe everything you see on the internet, but what you can believe is, like I said in that flyer post there about bullying in 2017, people got upset. A lot of people got upset at what I said, and it wasn't bad. I would just say, you're not going to stop it. Bullying's going to happen. People are going to get bullied every day. It's going to happen, just like everything else. It's going to happen to you. But what you can change, you can't change it from happening, but you can change the way that you respond to it. You can respond to it differently, and over time, you'll learn to handle things differently, because it's not going to go away. You can't go around crying and complaining every time your feelings get hurt, because your feelings are going to get hurt all the time. You can't go making laws against feelings. Everybody wants to make these anti-bullying this and anti-bullying that, make bullying illegal. You can't make laws against feelings, and it's not going to work. They made drugs illegal, crack's illegal. How'd that work out for them? You think if crack's illegal, you're going to make, and what's going on now, you're going to make bullying illegal? That's not going to work. But you can change the way you respond to it, and you can respond to it differently. As a child growing up, I was always smaller than everybody else, and I dealt with stuff like that. And over time, you learn how to deal with it. You can't go home crying to your mom or cry to your daddy, because if I'd have done that, I'd have got a butt whooping. So you just learn to respond to it. And there's different ways to respond. You don't have to get in a fight every time. You build character, and you learn things. You learn how to negotiate. You learn how to negotiate out of butt whooping. You learn how to deal with things, and sometimes you may have to take a butt whooping, or you may give one, but that's just part of life. That's what happens. It happens in the animal kingdom every day. Animals do it every day. Humans the same thing. It's not going to change. So people get off that. And what really I thought was interesting is a GoFundMe account was set up for a deal that happened on the internet about somebody got their feelings hurt, so they sent them money. I don't understand how that works. I could understand if you lost your house in a fire, like what's going on in California. We're going to talk about that. If you lost your house in a fire, or somebody was sick and something like that, but a GoFundMe because your feelings are hurt, you gonna buy some more feelings? You go down and buy some feelings? While you at it, go ahead, go buy some thoughts and prayers too, and go ahead and buy all that one basket. See how well it works out. Oh, enough of that stuff. Let's look around here and see. Oh man, let's see what's going on. There's somebody else sitting over there too. I'm not talking to myself today. Who's that guy? Huh? There he is. Texas here. I see him. You see him. Everybody sees him. What else? What all we got? You got a bunch of stories over there, don't you?
I got a few.
You sleep? Digging in your eye holes over there? Well, we got stuff going on. We're going to talk to you about some different things. We're going to talk to Jamie Packard here shortly. She's going to be calling in. I'm sure you've seen her agriculture elves all over the place. They've been every year around Christmas time. They pop up and come out, and everybody's sharing them and stealing them and reposting them and all that stuff. So we're going to talk to her about that and find out the backstory on that deal. So we'll be talking to her briefly here, and we got our movie. We're going to talk about movies. We got movie stuff going on.
I just finished a good movie.
What'd you finish watching?
Heartland Season 9.
Heartland.
I can't watch it on Netflix anymore because
Why not?
I'm in the U.S.
All right.
and we don't have Season 10 yet. So I'm looking for a Season 10, and I'm looking for a Heartland watching buddy as well.
Watching Buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it could be a girl. Could be a gal.
All right. Oh man. All right. Well, it could be.
It could be genderless. There's more than one gender nowadays. So
That's right.
I gotta put them all.
You know, I was matter of
One or
fact.
two genders, I guess you say. There's one, obviously.
Oh yeah.
One
There is.
is.
That reminded me. 'Cause I saw somebody today, and they said something about a manhole. With somebody. Yeah, those guys outside down there. I was going down the street and I saw a bunch of guys working in the manhole. I'm like, you know what? I don't think you can call that a manhole anymore. You're gonna have to call that a people hole, because there might be women out there that work in those holes. So it can't be a manhole if women work in it too. It's gonna be a people hole. Isn't that how it works? A they hole. I mean, you got to get correct here. It's politically overcorrectness.
Yeah, you can like pronouns.
You might have to set up a GoFundMe to get your feelings hurt.
Heartland is my favorite show too, by the way.
Speaking of Heartland and feelings hurt, what do you got in California? Stuff going on in California. Let's tell them about that right quick, and then here shortly, I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking to Jamie. So, well, you got something in California that's going on.
Yeah, the disaster relief.
All right.
Well, California get blown up over there, so they need help. All the help they can get. Yeehaw! Help. Okay, Snapchat. I'll talk to you later. Various federal government programs exist to provide disaster assistance for those who have been impacted by wildfire. Although your attention is no doubt focused on the situation at hand, it is important to note that several disaster assistance programs have an initial notification deadline that must be met in order to be eligible for funding. So here in California, take note of the deadline.
Alright.
Well, yeah. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA for short, off the Livestock Indemnity Program, LRP.
What?
LRP program.
Alright. The LAP program?
The LIP program. LRP, the LIP program. They're gonna reimburse producers up to 75% of the market value of animal lost due to adverse weather conditions. And I'm sure you have to live in that adverse environment that got affected.
Alright.
Adverse weather conditions under the LIP program include wildfire. All classes of cattle are eligible for reimbursement, including cows, bulls, and calves. For 2017, the claim for a bull is paid out at $1,000, a little over $1,000. A cow is right at $1,000, and a non-adult cattle calf, by the way.
Yeah. Non-adult? Yeah, check your driver's license.
And then you can get as much as $500 a head to $1,000 a head, depending on weight.
Alright. Well, does it? I guess they guess on the weight, because I guess depending on what happens to them, right? How they die.
Yeah.
Because the weight's gonna be different.
They could be blown up. You know?
I don't know how
I don't know how
they
you
gonna
gonna weigh it. Maybe you go for the record. You know, Of course you're gonna keep records. When you finally get reimbursement, you're gonna have records.
If you didn't have them, you have them now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The rest of the story can be found at pepperstewart.com under press releases.
That's right. There's lots of good stories on there too. There's a lot of stuff going on that. So you can check it out. You can do that. Oh man, you got some stolen. We got some stolen stuff. We got. There's one. Right quick. Is anybody watching NFR? Anybody watching NFR? We talked about that last week, and it's coming down. It's coming down to the wire. Somebody asked why we weren't putting out daily releases on the NFR. Well, we've been putting them out. We put them out at the halfway point, and then we'll put the conclusion at the end. And just every day, most people that watch it knew what happened. But then you got some that don't. And I noticed a lot of people complaining that their Facebook Live ain't working because they're trying to Facebook Live the with their TV the NFR. Yeah. Copyright gets you on that one every time. While we're waiting on Jamie here, let me tell you about a cow. I'm gonna talk about a cow right here. Speaking about church, we're talking about the church and the nativity scene and things that are going on. Well, they had a Philadelphia. Think about Philadelphia. I don't know if you were born and raised in Philadelphia or not, but
How you got that?
a cow escaped in Philadelphia, and you want to know where it escaped from?
Bel Air.
The nativity scene. A cow brought to Philadelphia. A Philadelphia church for a live nativity scene was rounded up after escaping from the facility twice. Not once, but twice. This cow escaped. The cow was dubbed Storm. The cow dubbed Stormy escaped from the Old First Reformed. What kind of word here? All right, what kind of church is this? The Old First Reformed United Church of Christ in Old City. That's a lot of words.
Well, I'm sure from a church put from another congregation and put.
That happens.
So, they churches kind of like divide up and divide and conquer.
Well, this was at 2 o'clock in the morning. 2:15 in the morning. I guess she was done standing there all day, so she left. She went southbound 95. There was a Pennsylvania State Trooper that was with us. He owns the horse and cattle ranch in South Jersey. I never thought I'd say horse and cattle ranch in South Jersey, but I guess I did.
Yeah, they got cattle ranches everywhere.
Apparently. He was. The news said that's the guy we took the lead from. He's an expert on the topic. He knew how to corral the animal. I don't know why they use that word, corral. Police corralled the cow and walked off the highway. Returned to the church where she was secured in her enclosure until 6:20 in the morning. She left again. The church pastor attempted to chase the cow down after the second escape, but was unsuccessful. Stormy, the cow, eventually wandered into a parking garage where she was cornered on the upper level. And the pastor said the church has done the live nativity thing since 1973. And I'm not sure if they've had a lot of cow escapes.
We got a call.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on this here. Yellow.
Hi, how are you?
We are doing good. We're doing good.
This is Jamie calling.
Yes, right here on the Pepper Stewart Show, we've got Jamie Packard.
How are you doing?
We're doing good. What is going on way up there?
Oh, not too much. We have no snow here in Saskatchewan, Canada, so I've got some pretty sad kids here.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. You need some, speaking of Canada, right, before we start get into these elves right quick, we've got Texas in here on the other side, and he's a die-hard fan of Heartland. Do you know anything about that?
You know, I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. I'm so sorry.
I'm over here thinking about taking a vacation up there. The cutest place.
I watched.
It's beautiful up here.
I watched.
I definitely need to come.
I think he's gonna go.
We get such a bad name for Saskatchewan. Everybody thinks it's so flat, but it's beautiful up here.
But there's no snow.
No, but I'm sure it's coming though. Sure. So it gets warm and then it gets cold, and you get snow and then it melts. So it's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go during the warmer time of year though. I don't want to go now.
He's been on every Facebook group he can think of trying to find out where to get season 10. But it's a good show. I watched some of it, and it's all right. It's kind of like if you remember back as a kid, those after school specials that come on TV where you always had an issue that had to be worked out by the end of the show, and it's kind of what it is, but it's set around horses.
Image operation.
So let's get into the good stuff. Let's talk about elves. The elf on the shelf. I don't remember when that popped up, but I do remember when seeing some. I call them the agriculture elf. What would you call that?
That's a good name for it. Well, we call her Fancy in this house because that's what my kids named her when she first showed up. We call her Fancy, but that works for me.
Okay.
The agriculture elf. That does tend to be what she gravitates towards, though. So, yeah, that works.
And I also just learned that that's a female elf. The whole time I didn't know that.
That what? Sorry?
I didn't know it was a female elf.
Yes, it is. And you know, the only reason you can tell is because she has earrings. But you know what? It doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Fancy. The name Fancy kind of gives it away, but oh well.
So these creations have popped up all over the internet over the years, and what everybody wants to know is where these ideas and these creations come from.
Well, I have two little boys, one's 7 and one's 5, and they're neat little guys. They're just like little old men. They're into ranching and farming and hunting and fishing and stuff like that. And they don't realize it, but the majority of the ideas that I get come from them. And so I'm just always watching what they're doing, what they're watching on TV, what they're playing, and then I just recreate it from there. So my little guy, his name's Ben, he's 5. And the one, I don't know if you've seen the one where Fancy, the elf, was doing a post-mortem on a cow. That
Yes.
actually came from, he was having lunch one day, and his favorite show is he watches this vlog on YouTube, and it's called Cody Creelman Cowbell. And so basically it's more or less this veterinarian who goes around filming himself doing all sorts of stuff, preg checking, doing post-mortems in the feedlot. And so he's eating his lunch watching this vlog about this cow vet doing a post-mortem. And I thought, hey, that's a good idea. And you know, it's just little things like that. Like they love Dr. Cole. So there's one that's cycling around on the internet right now of Fancy dressed as Dr. Cole, and she's lancing an abscess. And that one my kids love that show. They were just watching it today when they got home from school. So I just pull stuff from their everyday life that they're either doing or interested in, and yeah, she's a real. And the funny thing is being able to watch people react to her, because I think a lot of people with the whole elf on the shelf thing, they think, oh, that's kind of creepy and that's just weird and whatever. And she's really starting to win people over. She really is, because she's doing everyday things that people can relate to, but she's funny. So it's kind of neat to watch people, you know, being entertained by this elf. So it's been neat.
Now where did now the one we're looking at now is the I guess you're doing some goat yoga.
Oh yes, and you know what? We have the only goat walk in, I want to say Saskatchewan or maybe Canada. In Saskatchewan for sure. Anyway, here in Maple Creek we have a goat walk, and there they do goat yoga. And so Fancy was doing goat yoga because that's what the latest thing in Maple Creek. So like, yeah, lots of things are, you know, just what's going on around disappear and in our lives. And honestly, from one day to the next, I mean, I'm sure people look at these things and go, like, this must take you hours to come up with this stuff. And honestly, like, I don't even know what I'm going to do one day to the next. I just kind of go with it. Last night, she found a Cabela's catalog and was circling her wish list of every gun in the catalog. Because that's what my kids do. That's what their wish list is for Christmas, is anything out of the Cabela's catalog. So I just go with the flow, but yeah.
What
but
kind?
it is funny though. I don't know, did you probably seen the one that was where Fancy was pulling the cat?
Yes, that's the one that's the first one that I ever saw.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was when Fancy got popular. That was the first one. And it was funny because that wood setup that you see in the picture, I got more messages about that farm set, and like literally hundreds of messages. Where can I get a farm set like that? Where can I buy that wood corral set? And it was my dad that made it. And so I just kept saying to everybody, I would ask them, I'm sorry, he just made one for my kids. He's not in the toy making business. And there was one woman from Wisconsin, and she just would not let it go. She kept messaging me, can you ask your dad if he would make me one? And I said, well, I can ask him, but I can't make any guarantees. Well, just tell him to name his price. And so we got such a kick out of it and told my dad he could just quit his job and go on the road selling these farm sets. And so that was really funny. He thought it was pretty cool that all these people were oohing and eyeing over his craftsmanship. But yeah, it was funny how many people were just like honing in on that farm set, like, how do I get my hands on that? But
yeah, you don't see a farm set like that anywhere.
oh no, you should see my basement. I'm sure most people that are listening right now that have kids that are into ranching and farming have a basement like mine, and it is literally covered in farm toys, cows, tractors. Like, it's just covered. That's what the whole entire basement looks like.
So with the ideas come from the kids. What's their latest?
Yeah.
What's their latest? Their latest creation you got going?
Well, this one's funny. But most of the stuff 90% of the stuff I do comes from my imagination. But the one I think that I like the most, that recently I did it. Maybe this isn't totally appropriate, but Fancy was locked in a mason jar, and I had seen it on the internet, and I thought it was hilarious. Anyway, she was locked in the mason jar, and she had a note that said, have you ever, if you want to know what an elk fart smells like, open the jar and take a whiff. I put more peppermint essential oil in. It almost blew your hair back when you open the lid. And the kids thought it was hilarious, and they, she must have been eating candy canes. And so anyways, the next day, I like, it make your eyes water, make your sinuses run, like, it was so strong. And so the next day I'm packing my kids' backpacks, and my little 5-year-old he's going off to kindergarten, and I find the jar in there, and here he's going to take it to school to let all the kids smell an elk fart. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh man! So do you often? I mean, do you end up getting, I guess, tracked down on a lot of times with these things, where people just got to find out where these ideas are from, or is it just kind of a thing that you just kind of watch it evolve on the internet and just see where they go?
You know what? I haven't had as many people reach out this year as I did last year, but I'm not in it for the. I just love doing it, and I love seeing people's reaction to it, and so it does. I don't care about being named or having my name behind it. It gets shared so many times, and I don't think people know who's behind it, and that's totally okay with me, because I mean, that's not what it's about. It's about my kids waking up at 5:30 every morning, running around looking for Fancy. That's why I do it, and I mean, to get a couple giggles and to hang out with you guys on a radio show. I mean, it's cool. But yeah, like I will every once in a while. Just the other day, it was shared on Dr. Cole's Facebook page, so it did gain a lot of shares. So every once in a while, I'll go on there and read the comments and whatever. And every once in a while, you'll get somebody who kind of, ooh, that's gross. What's wrong with her? But for the most part, people just laugh about it, and that's what it's about. Like, it's meant to be funny and just entertaining.
Well, it's doing that. The question I've got for you is the one I'm going to pull up now. Looks like a campfire scene. And
oh yeah, that is that's Fancy Set Up Camp with John Wayne. My 7-year-old, he's 7 going on 87. Honestly, like he's just the neatest little guy, but he's really into John Wayne movies right now, and so that's supposed to be Fancy and John Wayne.
now the fire looks like a real fire. Now, is there a real fire in there?
There is, but if you'll look, that crossbar above the fire, the fire was getting a little too hot for that, and it was starting to burn, so I had to blow it out pretty quickly after that. That picture.
Is that on the carpet?
Now, we didn't need a fire, so yeah, so that I blew it out shortly after that.
Okay, I was looking at that and I was going, that is way too real looking fire.
Yeah, I know, isn't that neat though? Like that doll, that came from my grandpa years and years ago. He goes to auction sales and he picked up a box of just random stuff, and that doll was in there, and I ended up acquiring it along the way and made a fancy scene with it. So that's like an authentic doll. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat. That's pretty good. Well, Jamie, we appreciate you coming on with us and filling us in on where all this great stuff comes from and everything, and we appreciate that, and we'll continue to share them around. We'll put a couple on the Facebook page, the show page, and let people look at those that didn't see them tonight and see where they go.
Okay, well, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Okay, have a good night.
All right. So what do you think about that? What do you think about that deal right there?
Yeah, all kinds of imagination at work right there.
It is. She says the kids. The kids are doing it. It's all about them kids.
Kind of make me want to go to Canada.
Okay.
Canada. I don't know what you think I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm a Heartland man, Canada.
Heartland? She's in Canada and she don't even watch that show.
So.
She's not even watching Canada.
Well, speaking of Heartland, Canada, you want to talk about the stolen horses?
Yeah, tell me about that. Tell me about the stolen horses.
Chicken horses stolen from Simple, Alberta. Man, found today. It could be Heartland, I don't know.
What happened?
Yeah. The Cameron family, well, maybe not. They're not Heartland. Cameron family. The Cameron family and their stolen horses have been reunited. The 17-year-old talked about how horses were found. The clues of the family's southwest of Edmonton have been answered as the stolen horses have been safely returned home. They live at Thunder Valley Ranch in...
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Should have asked her while she's on the phone. She'd probably say it.
Between Buck Lake and Winfield.
Between what lake?
Buck Lake.
Oh.
Buck. B-U-C-K, Buck.
I thought you said butt lake. What?
B-U-C-K, Buck.
They might have a jar of elf parts in their place.
Along Highway 13. The Kitchener family horses went missing last week. Yeah, but that's when they went missing on Highway 13. Tire flat and oak was spotted on the ground. Ooh, too many. They actually stole them. They went in there. They went all out.
They're serious.
They suggested the feed was used before the animal here. Well, I guess oak one found. I guess that's a good chance.
Yeah.
Yes, he was the one who discovered the horses were missing. Yeah, he got a call Tuesday afternoon from a man working at an area gas plant because he had seen what looked like the family horses.
Alright.
He said he saw 6 horses, 2 bred, and I asked him to describe them to me. Horses were roaming on the leash off a back road between Rocky Mountain House and Buck Lake. 17-year-old asked for photos, but the man wasn't able to send them. So she went hotel and took a look.
Alright. She had to look. He could. I guess the old man didn't have a camera phone. He couldn't take a picture of the horses.
But he did. He didn't know how to take a picture.
Or maybe that's where he dropped them off. He didn't let her know where he dropped them off at.
The land was not fenced, but the horses were all together when they were found.
They gotta stick together.
One of the animals in the came with show jumping horse. Hey, that's my next adventure. I'm gonna be a show jumper. Yeah, I know what they good at show jumping. They got one.
Alright.
And it was the one of a kind horse. The other was her sister's childhood pony, and some of the other were been in the family for over 10 years. The horses are worth close to $200,000.
What?
And for the family, the value goes beyond money.
Alright.
It always does. The value always goes beyond money.
Always.
It was so nice and cute, and when I stepped outside, they came running up and bid me leave for sure. So, commentary.
Alright.
He posted a picture on the stuff on Facebook, and the post had killed nearly 12,000 times. That's how they got found. They put it on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Major news outlet also shared it. And then it was a lot of press for the people who took the horses, and I think they expected I don't think they expected this kind of reaction.
Nope.
They did not expect just Steve to be on Facebook.
Or Steve to be on Facebook.
They must have panicked, and they tried to get rid of them as fast as they could without getting caught. The Steve trespassed onto the ranch and went through a locked gate. They trespassed, and they opened the locked gate to get to the horses. Yeah, you felt she was violated personally.
What?
Yeah. Oh shit, she felt violated personally. Because they threw you into a locked gate.
They come and got a horse.
Yeah. The moral of the story, do more than like your gate. Count your horses, look at them, watch them, invest in the video camera.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what happens. That is what they do.
Good thing with Heartland. Heartland still got the horses. They got.
Oh,
I can't
man.
think of the name.
We got.
I had a name in my head. I don't have.
We got Robert checking us out. He said he liked our cow story version better than what he's heard before. Apparently that made the news. Oh man, what else? We got Angus TV. From time to time, Angus TV will send us something. All right, here's what we got. We're gonna do some Angus TV right now. Oh, Angus TV. Let's see. Steve Mowry. Some of you may know the name Steve Mowry, and you may wonder, where have I heard this name before? You may have heard it before. So we're going to tell you where you heard it before. We're going to let him talk to you just briefly here. And we get back off this video. Here's what we want to know. In the American, there's a guy. He's a calf roper. He's a calf roper. He's won over 23 world titles. The guy that ropes won over 23 world titles. I don't want to know what his name is. I want to know what the name of his brand is. Not the brand on his horse, but he's got a line of his product line. What is the name of his product line is what we want to know. So we're going to throw this video in your face. Give you Googlers time to Google. We're going to find out about Steve Mowry and Angus cattle. And then we come back, we're going to kick the phone lines open. And once you see the number, you can call in, and we're going to take the calls as they come in, one at a time. First one right there that gets it. If you're wrong, we're going to go on to the next one. So that's how it's going to work. Let's check out Steve Mowry and see what's going on with this. This is some good stuff. Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll be right back.
Okay, I'm ready. Stunt double. Sorry, just
You're fine.
I play with that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, once a clown, always a clown. That's in Tucson. Sometimes the bull wins, and that's where the bull won. This is in Rapid City, jumping a bull. This is in Reno. The last one I competed in was in 1987, and that was it. Yep. Yep.
Ready to go? You ready to go? Okay, come on.
We live on a pretty pristine ranch that I grew up on. No other home. My dad was smart enough to know a good little ranch when he saw it, and he's told me the story many times about driving down this road in February of 1961 and seeing a flowing artesian well, with the steam rolling off the side of the hill and the water coming down, and he said this was the ranch for him. There's certainly a bond to it, and didn't appreciate it. My early 20s, I wanted to go and see the world and had all these big visions and dreams, and they weren't maybe as grand as what I thought they were. My older brother was a bull rider, and of course trying to follow my brother's footsteps. I got the chance at a hometown rodeo to try the rodeo clown part of it, and it was love at first fright. I started probably when I was 16 and went to rodeo clown schools. By the time I was 20 years old, I was working the Denver stock show, and here I'm pretty much a kid, working at some really big, important pro rodeos.
Welcome to the Wrangler Bullfighting Championships for 1986 at the National Finals. Over $100,000 as we open the round one. Steve Mowry, to give you an idea of what you're seeing, this is a 70-second one-on-one bullfight. Now, the closer they can get to the bull, the tighter the turns. If you can get in trouble like Steve Mowry just did and get out of it, you may gain some points. Whoa, look at that jump! Mowry lost his footing. The bull had him. The bull had a shot at him. He hustled, got out of there. He's a little dazed, I think.
When I was rodeoing, it was all about being, a world champion bullfighter. They make a gold buckle for the bullfighter, and I can see a world champion buckle, gold buckle, from a mile and a half away. When I would win a bullfight, say if I won Greeley, Colorado bullfight, well, I was strutting around like a peacock for a week. And then I'd go to the next bullfight in Reno, Nevada, and win second, and then I would just be lower than dirt because I didn't win it. And that's just a terrible way to live. It left me really lost. I had no goal to shoot for, and that had been my living, breathing desire to do that, and left me really without a place to fall. Angus cattle maybe kind of saved me. I worked for a veterinarian for about 2 years and got kind of a crash course in animal husbandry and just being around cattle, and I was around other purebred Angus operations around Chamberlain area that just I fell in love with the cattle and the people. My wife and I were married in '97, and that was the beginning of Ma and Pa Angus. We had no blueprint to what we were going to do. We went through some blizzards, some tough times, cattle price, times when it was a little tough with visiting with the banker. Have mostly our friends and neighbors to thank for our bull sales. I've got a neighbor down the river that gave me a bunch of tin that I use for windbreak. People have just been very supportive locally. The same thing that makes you crazy enough to fight bulls and makes you crazy enough to stay in the cattle business. You got.
Yeah, that was Angus TV. Steve Mallory, story on Steve Mallory, pretty good deal. You know, from bullfighting to Angus cow. That's a good deal. That's what you want to do. People want to know about tickets. If you wanted to win, somebody wanted to win tickets. If you know the answer to the question that we asked you earlier, had to do with a multi-world champion that does stuff on a horse, and they have their own line of stuff. They've got their own line of things. We want to know what that name is called. It's 2 words. So we want to know what that's called. Apparently you're not going to be. Apparently you're still knocked out over there, so they don't even see you. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to have to wrap this mule up myself here. So we want to know if you know what call us with the number right there. Right there. Let's say the number right there. While we're waiting on you guys to answer the question, I'm going to tell you about this. A water buffalo evades capture for several days in Scotland. Scottish farmer said nearly a 900-pound water buffalo jumped the fence on his property and had been on the run for days. Steve Mitchell, he owns the buffalo farm in Kirkcaldy, I guess, Kirkcaldy Fief. He said the 1-year-old water buffalo jumped the fence while being weighed.
Somebody calling.
Who is calling?
Somebody got an answer.
We'll find out. Domino's Pizza.
Howdy, fellas.
Hello?
Hello? Domino's Pizza.
Hello?
Are you trying to win tickets? You got to answer. You got to answer for a question. What? Hello? Are you trying to win? Huh? Somebody want to win something? Hello? Trying to win tickets? Who wants tickets?
Hello?
Hello? Are you trying to win tickets or something?
Yes, I am.
What's the answer to the question?
It's relentless.
Yes, that's it. You got it. You are the winner.
Wow!
And I may take the domino picture.
You're kidding me, right? I did ask for a joke, right?
There you go.
I've been told that a few times.
Oh man, yeah. Send over your information to the Facebook page in a message, and they'll send your tickets to you.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for playing.
All righty, thank you.
We almost lost them because they're like, what? They put the number to Domino's Pizza? Now we need Domino's to send us a pizza, by the way.
And then I offered to buy a picture and that was a joke. I can't get a date for nothing. I heard that before.
Yeah.
If I get a date, they think it's a joke.
Let's finish up this water buffalo story. We're about to run out of time over here. Steve Mitchell owns water buffalo, jumped the fence in Scotland. We get caught up here. Mitchell posted on Facebook the buffalo was spotted on the road in the early hours of Tuesday near Sawmill Farm in Loch Jelly. Scotland, all right. Unfortunately, we couldn't persuade him to go into the shed. Bet you heard that before, too. But they did get him in a field nearby. We put some silage in with him and hope he'll settle tonight. Unfortunately, the fences in that field are not the best, as it is not a normal livestock field. But fingers crossed, he's still there in the morning. The plan will be to take a quiet, calm buffalo down to him and then walk them both home. So they're gonna get a tame water buffalo and take the other water buffalo and have them follow him home, because over there they don't. In them other countries it's different. It's like we're over there in England. You don't saddle up and go rope them and drag them in a trailer, because you ain't drag them in a trailer. The trailers are different. They're all different over there. I think those of y'all who watched the show for a long time probably remember I think the first time we went over to England, we stayed on the Williams farm over there. Got run the Angus cows, and it was a culture shock, not culture shock, but culture difference of the way they operate their stuff, the way we operate stuff. There's no, a lot of them don't even have horses on them. Even have horses out there to go catch one. If it gets out, you just hope to catch it. Or it comes home. All right, let's see what else. He posted another update later Tuesday morning saying the buffalo had left the field. Unfortunately, it seems that the 30-acre field was not good enough for the exclusive buffalo, and he was up early doing what? He was up early doors this morning and moved again. Well, they talked to him. He was looking quite settled last night, laying down after he ate, but then in the morning he got up and took off. So. Water buffalo on the run. Never know where he's gonna go. Yeah, we didn't get our. We still got to get movie news too. But I got to get that rolling. This whole power outage for the folks that don't know about that. Kind of threw a wrench in your Oreo cookies, right? There is a movie coming out. There's a movie coming out this weekend that everybody and their grandma
When I found you.
to go see for some reason or another. You may want to see it. I don't know. I'm going to end up having to go see it. Not by choice, but I'll just have to go. So we'll throw that out there for you. Let you check that out. Also, it's winter time, and especially here in Texas, everybody's starting to feed a lot of hay right now. Everybody's feeding hay. Take the strings off your hay bales. Do not leave the string on your hay when you put it out, because there is a chance you could have that entire ball of string in the guts of your cow. You don't want that, because they eat stuff. Cows eat things like that. But let's say about this movie. It's a movie coming out. See, if it's something you may or may not be interested in, if you're going to go see, but in our entertainment movie section, we're going to throw this in your eyeballs.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be. We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Yep. You want to watch that? You know what? Since we had some stuff going on, let's do this. We gave away a set of tickets already. We're gonna do it again. So
We're gonna give a date with that. Oh no, more ticket.
no ticket. We're giving away tickets. But here's the question we're gonna ask you. It's a different question.
Combination deal. You could have a date with that. You can
Alright.
choose.
You could. All right, here we go. Next question is gonna be what?
Have you ever do you want to date
No,
with Ted?
that's not the question. Oh man.
Yes or no? That's the bonus question. The bonus question is, do you want to date with Ted?
No. Question is, what is the name of the youngest competitor at the American? What's the youngest competitor that competed, not that got won an exemption? What is the name of the youngest competitor that competed at the American? Do you know the name? If you do, call in and win. What's the name of the youngest competitor to ever compete at the American? Call in and tell me about that. What story you got over there?
I got a neighbor one a mad pooper.
What?
Lawn.
What happened?
Yeah. Apparently a mad pooper and killing lawn.
That sounds like your date right there. Here you go.
I figured together in the killing a good note, right? But a New York State neighborhood on the lookout for a mad pooper. Accused of repeatedly defecating outside a woman's home. I'm not telling a story about my Joe. That's why in New York.
And what you?
What I mean? Orchard.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I'm probably you want to clarify. Port police confirmed they received a complaint from a woman in the Woodview Court area who said she found a human feces wrapped in tissue after her home.
What are you talking about?
The woman said they were a repeat occurrence.
A repeat occurrence? How many times that happened?
Anonymous ad placed in the Orchard Park Penny Chamber bore a warning for the culprit to the person jogger who is pooping on our lawn. Please stop! You probably want to answer that call. You want to talk about
oh man, hello! Somebody wants to call in and win something.
Are you mad poo-poo?
You got a letter?
Depends on what you tell me. Yes. That's it. Cheney Chamberlain.
Yeah, Cheney. I figured I was going to butcher that.
You got it right. We don't. We stretch our rule book a little bit. We don't have a tight rule book, so you know who you're talking about, and we know who you're talking about, so that works. And what's your name? There you go. Odds were good on the Facebook Live. On the other one, I don't know how many's on the main Ustream, whatever cloud thing. Okay, yeah, shoot a message over to the Facebook page, and they'll send them your way.
I appreciate it.
That one question or two. Is this your first time watch? You ever watched before? Or?
I don't watch it every time I'm in the game.
Okay.
I don't want the bonus today.
You don't want the day. Why? That's the other question. I want to know. Why do you watch? What do you watch for? What is it that piques your interest to want to watch us?
Well, you had me with the Huey joke. that just cracks me up. Just flat grand Huey walking down the street. The guy driving on the
Yeah.
You had me there. I just, when I'm watching some humor, I'm in the act business, so I'm curious what you have to say.
All right. Yeah, we try to give a little bit of information, a little bit of little news, little info, and little stuff you're not gonna find other places.
Exactly. I could watch act news. I'm dead.
Right, because we'll get it right sometimes.
There you go.
We're close enough. They get an idea what we're talking about. We don't hold you up. We appreciate you watching, and they'll get some tickets headed in your direction.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Maybe we can find a winner to that bonus question.
You got two. We doubled up tonight. Had two winners. Two winners tonight, and
they both laughed at the idea of a date with Ted. I can understand the lie though.
Oh, that's what happened. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Wasn't
No, we were talking about the mad poo-poo.
I? You were pooping something.
Can I finish this story about the mad poo-poo
Yeah.
in New York?
Yeah, we didn't know what you're doing in New York.
The ad informs the person, please stop. Yeah, gee, they are violating an ordinance.
no pooping in my yard ordinance.
I think that the ordinance probably leaked it on even whatever. Violating the ordinance against depositing untreated fluid on land or water in states that 12 cameras have been set up to catch them in the midst of their business.
You know, we had that story last week about the UPS guy did that right in the yard, or FedEx guy did it right there in the, or Amazon, or one of them delivery guys right there in the driveway, and they caught him on security camera.
Yeah, you know, this had happened before. they respond to numerous defecation calls, but usually in the area of a new field or the after Buffalo Bills game.
There you go. There's your ad. There's your ad right there.
Not just jogging. They don't have much to go on in this case.
Neither did he. That's why he went in the yard. Or she. Could have been a she. We don't know. I guess they'll find out when they see it on camera.
I appreciate your sympathy, Miss Katie. Maybe one day.
Oh man, what else we got? We got more stuff, don't we? Oh, I got this one here. I got a good one here. Let me throw this one at you right quick. Let's see. Oh man, those of you watching live, y'all missed. Y'all had a brief interruption, but you'll be all right. Those of you watching on Farm Ranch TV have no idea what happened today. All right, here we go. Drones. I thought this was funny. Drone predictions here. 2018. They got 4 different predictions here for the drones. This is what I think is going to happen. They're saying the regulations are going to increase. This will be driven by concerns over safety, privacy, and the illicit use of consumer drones to commit terror attacks. Subsequently, this will open the market for further commercial drones that have been used in during disaster relief and things like that. Like when the hurricanes hit Texas, and we had they're out there with drones looking for people, survivors and non-survivors. They also think that the early adopters will be they're going to really jump on the drone deal. Security and first responders, kind of like what mentioned. The drone technology will continue to develop, and they're saying that they'll fully integrate the command and control system that will enable fully autonomous operations to increase in beyond visual line of sight operation. So I guess they're saying you'll be able to walk them from far away. And they also think the business model is going to shift. They believe that these models will move from outsourcing of drones as a service organization, implementing more professional in-house drone usage. This will enable the drone platform with advanced capabilities and easy to use. I will say this. I did recently get a drone. I was going. We want to shoot some stuff for the show. So we got a drone. I bought a drone. Little did I know that the battery on this drone only lasts for 5 minutes. So when you fire it up and you get up in the air, by the time you get up in the air where you want to go and you start looking at stuff, then it's time for it comes back to you and sits down because it's out of battery. And I got it for 2 reasons. I want to be able to shoot some footage for the show. When we're out working cows or doing something like that, I want to be able to take the drone out and shoot some neat footage for the show. I'd like to have it the other day when we was working a bunch of all them longhorn cows. It'd be pretty neat to see see the work going on from above. We film sometimes from the ground, but I like to see them from above, come down. And also for checking cows. I think it's a great deal for checking cows. If it's like right now, winter time's up. Of course, it's not cold here in Texas, but if it's freezing cold out there and it's iced over and the wind's not blowing real bad, you could drive out in your truck with your drone and then fly that sucker up, zip, and then go around the pasture, check your cows, check your fences, see if any trees have fell on the fence, because I have that problem when the wind blows, when it rains a lot, when ice hits us. I'm fixing the fence all the time because old trees fall. and I can see the uses in that. And I've got some pictures. I think I put them on the internet. I don't remember which page it's on, but where we flew it up and took some pictures of the cows and stuff from the drone, because it's not a fancy drone. I didn't go out and buy some big fancy hot dog drone. We went down to the local box store and got one for, I think it's like $100 drone. It was like $100 drone. It was not expensive, because you don't want to buy an expensive one and crash it. So it's pretty neat. I mean, it's a neat deal. It's a learning experience. You hook it up to it Bluetooth to your phone, so you watch the screen on your phone on the controller. You fly it up, you hit video, you record, you can take pictures. You can set automatic takeoff, automatic landing. You can hit automatic return. So you can be flying your drone. You take your drone off, fly it out in the pasture, wherever you're at, look at stuff, whatever you're doing. Then you hit return home, and it comes back and then sits down right where it took off, or within about 3 feet of where it took off, it comes right back to it. So the technology is there, and I think it's going to be a pretty neat tool. But then, like they say, anytime there's a tool to help somebody, somebody's going to find that same tool a way to harm somebody. So everything that's good out there, you're going to have something bad, no matter what it is. Somebody's going to find a way to use it for evil. But other than that, I think it's great. I would just like to see the battery life extended. I don't know if I go by, if you get a higher, if you increase in price, you get a better battery. That I don't know. But I'd like to see a better battery than that. Before we get out of here, you got another story over there? Anything else? What else you got? Oh, you got a truck. Your truck, you wrecked your truck. How about that? We'll do that, and then I'm going to tell you something else about Netflix.
I got a video cam on my truck to prevent that kind of stuff. A dash cam.
To prevent what? Wrecking? Yeah, I think that works that way.
That's what they kill on the box.
Alright.
Dash cam helped you out, and that you did.
Alright. Did it help this accident?
I don't know. Overturned truck filled vodka onto Pennsylvania highway. I was not in Pennsylvania, but I know somebody who was.
Alright.
Police responded Thursday morning to a Pennsylvania highway where an overturned semi spilled vodka onto the roadway. It overturned about 4 a.m. Thursday, Interstate 95, near the border of Philly and Buck County. That vehicle spilled some of its load on load onto the roadway. You get like that. Traffic was affected for nearly 10 hours as crews worked to clean up the mess and remove the debris. Roadway responded shortly after it reopened after 2 p.m.
Alright.
The driver suffered a minor injury and was taken to a local hospital to be checked out.
Alright.
Make sure he wasn't drunk.
Yeah. You gotta be careful there. You wreck a beer truck like that, cause you get, or whiskey truck, you get whiskey on it. You can say you smell like alcohol.
Yeah. I'm already a people already. I don't need a drone to help me find a date.
Somebody comment that or what?
Yeah, we could get a drone to help me find a date.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, I'll get myself in trouble with.
That's, if you did that, that would probably be the fastest way you could meet Chris Hansen. All right, before we get out of here, we got a few minutes left. Let me tell you something about Netflix. Those of y'all that are on Netflix watching stuff on the interweb net, because as you know, Farm and Ranch TV, which you're watching this on right now, is on Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Chromecast, Apple TV, Android TV, all those streaming sites. Farm and Ranch TV has a channel on there, and you can also farmandranch.tv, the website, has all the shows on there too. You can go back and watch stuff. So anyway, that's people that watch streaming TV, like you guys that are watching this. You're like, how does he know? Because you're watching it. That's how we know. January, Netflix is going to be adding some stuff. So those of you that are into certain things that haven't seen them, or if you watched them years ago and you want to see them again because this is old stuff, a bunch of Batman movies are going to be there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Batman, Batman Robin, Batman Begin, Batman Forever, Batman Return,
Batman and Jesus.
And then we got yours about Batman and Jesus. Y'all need to watch that as well. Then we got, I think this is your series, Bring It On Again, Bring It On, All or Nothing, Bring It On, In to Win It. All those Bring It Ons are on there. Lethal Weapon. I'd like to watch those again. I haven't seen those in a long time. Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to be on there. That's good. That's some good stuff right there. The Godfather. If if you've been sleeping under a rock and never seen it or want to see it again, The Godfather, 1, 2, and 3.
Like me, I didn't get it.
I've never seen it. The Dukes of Hazzard. I wonder if it's going to be the real Dukes of Hazzard or that stupid movie remake they made. It's going to be on there in January. That all comes out January 1st, by the way. New Year's Day. Wedding Crasher, New Year's Day. Shawshank Redemption comes out New Year's Day. That's a good one. Haven't seen that in a while. Sharknado 5. Global Swarming. Those of you that are in the Sharknado deal, a lot of people watch that Sharknado. That's what's coming out January 1st. Then later on, throughout January, you got Dallas Buyers Club. That's a good show. If you haven't seen that, it's pretty good. A lot of good stuff coming out. So anyway, we won't bore you with that. What we're going to do is we're going to get out of here. We got stuff to do.
I got a date to go to. At least I think I do.
We'll see if they show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that'll work, I guess. For everything else, you can find him on the interweb net. Text Travis on the Facebook. Find his page, like it, look it up. Help him find a date.
Yeah.
And everything else going on with the show. Weekly livestock sale reports. Everything else. Go to peppershow.com. Spend about 5 minutes. Look around. All different links. The press news. The livestock reports. T-shirts. You can get medicine. All kinds of junk on there. Just go look around. And
I would definitely fly to keep it real.
And do it.